Welcome back, Ghost Hunters, and today we have yet another piece of equipment guide for you today. I'm a pro level player. I have over 1,000 hours in the game. I'm level 5,000 in the game, and I've made an entire playlist on my YouTube channel full of beginner's guides just to help out new players. So if you find this content useful, please subscribe. Make sure you smash that like button. Leave a comment if you have a question underneath the video. Also, if you want to ask some questions live, come on over to Twitch. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. It'd be awesome to have you come over there, meet the community, and chill with us, play some Phas, all that kind of stuff. Let's get to the video. Here we go, Spirit Box. Alright, Spirit Box. Oh my god, the thunder is loud. Spirit Box, what does it do? Basically, it's a way for you to communicate with the ghost. More importantly, it's a piece of ghost evidence. It's one of the evidences in the journal right here. So, if you get Spirit Box, you know you got a spirit, a poltergeist, a mare, a yokai, a wraith, an onryo, the twins, the mimic, or a phantom. You know right away if you get a Spirit Box response, it's one of those ghosts. What I want to do is take this Spirit Box into Willow here and just show you how it works. We may get a reading in this match, we may not, but I'll still have footage of what it looks and sounds like when you do get a reading. Don't you worry. So, we grabbed our Spirit Box, we came in here into the living room in Willow Street. I just want to show you how this works. So, basically, the first thing you're going to want to make sure is that your mic is working with Phasmophobia. If it's not, when you hold push to talk, either V or B, and you ask a question, and the easiest questions to ask are, where are you? How old are you? Give us a sign. It hears me. See? When that little X goes, where are you? That means I heard my voice and it recognizes the question. The ghost didn't respond because we're probably not even in the ghost room right now. But where are you? How old are you? Give us a sign. That's how you speak into the Spirit Box. And those are just basic questions. There's some funnier questions you can ask, like, are you French? I've had it respond to things like, do you want to touch my pee-pee? Let's try it. Do you want to touch my pee-pee? So it would have answered the question. Where are you? No, we didn't. Ooh! Do you want to touch my pee-pee? Theoretically. So yes, make sure your microphone works. Also, another requirement is you want to make sure the lights are off in the room. Lights are off. Also, keep in mind that when you're using the Spirit Box, you've already found the ghost room. So I'm just doing this to demonstrate to you how the Spirit Box itself mechanically works. But normally when you bring the Spirit Box into the match, you've already used your EMF and or thermometer to figure out where the ghost room is. And then you can bring the Spirit Box into that ghost room to test. Okay, and that's when you turn the lights off, make sure you're asking questions in that ghost room. Now, if you're with your whole squad, okay, and you ask a question and the little X goes off and there's no ghost response, that doesn't necessarily mean it's not a Spirit Box ghost. What you then need to do is clear your whole squad out so you can try it alone, because there's ghosts that like you alone and there's ghosts that like everyone together, so it's good to try it both ways. Also, the Spirit Box can be used if it's just thrown on the ground and left on. If you're within that ghost room, even sometimes outside of that ghost room, there's a pretty decent range. You can still ask questions and the Spirit Box will respond. Also, good to know for you weird non-mic players out there that just joined the squad and you're not talking to anyone, you don't even have a working mic, you're in luck, because if you take a Spirit Box in and turn it on, even if you're playing solo, no microphone, you don't have to talk into it. If the game detects there's no microphone input, it'll test the Spirit Box about every 10 seconds, and if the Spirit Box is the ghost evidence, it will give you one of the random ghost answers. So still keep your ears open even if you can't speak into the Spirit Box. Now, you're in the ghost room, you have the Spirit Box, you've tested alone, you've tested with the whole squad in there asking questions and still no response. It could still be a Spirit Box ghost, because there's a slight chance, I believe it's a 1/3 chance, that every time you ask, the ghost doesn't respond. And still, there are some stubborn ghosts where they just will go the whole match without responding. And, you know, I've had it where we've been in a match on a smaller map for like 30 minutes trying to get that last piece of evidence, and we're literally walking out the door and the Spirit Box just, you hear the ghost voice as we're walking out the door randomly. That can happen. Always keep your mind open in Phasmophobia. This game will always surprise you somehow, some way. This little indicator on the right here, this little ghost, that lights up when the ghost responds. Now, when something like a ghost event or a hunt begins, you'll see the whole Spirit Box flashing and all the both the X and the ghost icon flickering. That itself doesn't designate a Spirit Box response, but it is possible to get the ghost to respond during that distortion phase. So if you hear the ghost say something, die, you know, behind you, something like that, then you can consider that Spirit Box evidence. Okay, the last thing I want to cover is there is this little glitch where sometimes if you tab out of the game and then tab back in, your microphone may temporarily disconnect from the spirit box or Phasmophobia, so you won't be able to speak in. That's why that X on the spirit box is so important. If you're not getting that X reading when you're asking questions, just either tab out and then click the Phasmophobia icon right here, or just hit the Windows key twice. One of those two ways should fix it, and then test again and make sure you get the X. If you're still not getting the X, you might have a bigger issue with your mic and your setup in Phasmophobia. Now, those are the basics of the spirit box, how it works, why you should be using it, and all that. I hope this can help you if you're a beginner, if you're a level 1 player that's looking at all this equipment here and just not having any clue what you're doing, where to go. You feel like you're falling behind in the squad. I'm your guy. I'm going to help you get up to speed. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you check out my whole playlist of tips and, you know, beginner's guides, all that stuff. And also make sure you come on over to Twitch and hang out every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. See you next time.